Well, let's lay some tile, y'all. Welcome back to Homestead. This is our Bohemian master bathroom. So I came back in here, I told you guys I was gonna do this and paint this wall orange, and then I painted above the shower. Now the shower has to be clean. I love it. Now I did get it on the trim right here, but we're gonna go back and do the Jericho Jade on this wall going into the jacuzzi room. We've got the beadboard pulled down around the jacuzzi. That's Empress Teal. All this is Glidden. Mincemeat, Jericho Jade, Empress Teal. So we're laying tile. So I'm going to show you what you need to do, okay? So first of all, when my husband pulled all this up, you can see in the previous videos, there was grout everywhere. There was like cement, okay? Concrete, thin set. All of it was all over the floor. You have to get it level. So he used some kind of sander. I can't explain that to you. He could. And he got it as level as he could. The dust that was created with that is atrocious. But he said go on and paint before we do the floor. You can see we've got to put back up all the trim, all that. And so yesterday I finished painting while we were doing this on this wall. He said hold off on this because we had a water leak. We want to make sure it's fixed before I paint it. We had some screws back up on the tin roof. He got on the roof, fixed it. We think we're good. We're supposed to have some rain tomorrow. I told you I wanted to do Bohemian in here. So I've got the orange and the Jericho Jade. If you flip around, it's on this wall as well, okay? Right there. Then you go into the Empress Teal. This will be Jade as well here. The orange, guys, made it. It broke that teal up. Now, I know on the camera it looks blue. In real life, it looks teal. So if you're gonna get this paint color, it's gonna be darker than you think, okay? So, to do this floor, I know I got off track. Need to get it level, swept up, yada, 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 all that. So he's mixing up thin set. That's where he is now. And he has Durock. This is what tile must be laid on. This or either something else. I can't remember. The owners of the house had the tile laid on direct plywood. That's the mess we were in. And we had water damage, and that's why we had to pull it up. So if you, this is a large space too, guys. If you can see here, that's where the toilet goes. Vanity over here. You put down your thin set, you have to scrape it down, then lay your Durock on it. And then we've been putting in screws every 6 inches in rows is what they need to be. The screws that we're using are 1 5/8 inch here. And I've been doing that while my husband's putting down the Durock. So that's what we've got. We've got this piece and this piece to cement down, or thin set down, put it down, secure it, and we're good. We're gonna start laying tile. The tile is multicolored. We were going to go with beige, a sandy color, would look flooring. The problem is the one I found, the one I loved, is ceramic. So we go to Home Depot, we've looked at a million websites, we thought about going to flooring stores, but I just fell in love with this one tile. And we go up there and we had seen all the reviews that said ceramic tile is prone to bust. It's not like porcelain. So we figured if we're gonna do this, we need to do it with probably the higher grade quality. So we bought porcelain tile, and I just fell in love with the one I saw and we went with it. It was $1.89 a square foot, and I'm gonna show it to you once we start laying it down. It's got dark in it, dark brown. It looks like barnwood. It's got gray, it's got beige. In here, in this bedroom, we're going to do wood flooring, the color of gunstock. It's kind of like the color of that towel, lighter, about that color. It's got a lot of gold to it, gold tones. The vanity is dark. I left the natural wood over here, natural wood trim. So it'll all blend together. It'll go with anything that I decide to have in here. If I want to change the vanity, if I want to change the paint color, whatever, it will go. So we've got that to do. And then this wall here, I can't remember if I showed you guys this or not. I don't think I did. This is, I have not painted this in this room. See, that looks blue right now. It's the camera picking it up. This is the Empress Teal. It is like the darkest teal you can imagine. It's gorgeous. It just does not show its glory in the camera. This wall, I thought about doing the mincemeat, the color in here. Water leak. So we had to pull down the beadboard. This was an add-on. This room out here, there's no air. That's why we have this fan running. We did, I'll show you guys this, take this out of the kitchen. I said I hated that fan. I could not stand it. It's got like palm leaves on it, but boy does it put off air. I said, well, I'm gonna do this kind of a desert oasis. Let's move it up here. So we did. We've got it coming off the beams up there. I'm gonna say this, the person that did this room as the add-on did a terrible, terrible, terrible job. It's just not, you know, it's just not good, okay? There's a lot of stuff that just could have been done better. Just a lot of sloppy work, if you want to know the truth, but it's all okay. So for the time being, we're gonna have this fan in here. It's nice and cool. We've got the shades closed. There is one beautiful view. It overlooks a mountainside straight that way, and that's why the person wanted this tub in here, and I just wanted it. And the reason we found a water leak, I'm gonna show you guys this. If you've got any question, here's a quick tip. In your house, let me save you some time. If you can't tell and it's on wood, I had all this toilet paper stacked up right here by the toilet. This was on top, and we knew there was a leak. It's hard if you can't tell on this wood. I mean, you can feel it if it's damp, but that's gonna have to be one major leak to feel. So, and you can see a previous leak, and there's been leaks before, but we didn't know. Okay, so we knew that day because I set down all this fresh toilet paper. I wasn't expecting a leak, but that's how we found out, so I'm glad we did. So if you can see in here, all of this is gonna have to be replaced. That's where it was. This was the exterior of the house that was added on to. And what I mean by like sloppy work, like these little things up here, they're crooked. It's just not, you can see the caulking, it's just not, you know, we're gonna fix it and we're gonna make it ours and we're gonna do it right and we're gonna do it beautiful. So beadboard was all around the tub. I'm going to stain it. I don't want to paint it, I want to stain it. Now, when we were doing all this, we bought enough tile in case that tub has to come out. We've got power to it. We did not at first. The breaker was bad. We had to change that. Now we've got power. It runs. But there was an ice storm a couple years ago here in Alabama. Busted the lines up under it. So we've got to do that. That's an easy fix. So that's where we're at. Let me tell you this. If you're doing this DIY, bless it. My husband got grout all over that yesterday. So we're going to have to repaint in some areas. And please, listen to me. I would not, this is beautiful. I would not put beadboard up in my house just to paint it, okay? I'm doing it because I didn't want to get back to sheetrock. And this room, the reason I left it all, so it would be cohesive and match, but this room has nothing but beadboard. There's no sheetrock in here. This was supposed to be like a cabin hot tub room. And that's what it is, but it just, I didn't want it not matching this. So I just let it be, okay? And it's beautiful in here, it really is. The rafters and we're gonna have cactuses and all sorts of stuff. And I think I'm gonna do that wall, the mincemeat. Huge cactus photos, all that. Now, while my husband's mixing this up, I'm gonna show you some finds that are going to make this house, and then I'll show you the tile. So, my parents brought this back to me. They went on the world's longest yard sale. This is a humongous longhorn hide. I love this. Guys, I wanted a cowhide rug, and this is the real deal. It's got black and brown and a lot of cream to it, and it's perfect. That's just what I wanted. So this, I don't know where I'm going to put it. If I put it on the floor, I'm scared it will be ruined. And this is the real deal, and I don't want anything happening to it. It's humongous. It's draped over a couch right now. I think I may try to hang it from the wall somehow. It is gorgeous. They paid, I think, $125 for it. That's a steal. They love this world's longest yard sale. Now let me tell you what else they brought up under here. I want this mounted on my fireplace. This is you can see my arm here, a humongous buffalo skull. I want you to see the teeth on this thing. I love it. I think mounted up on the fireplace, it will be gorgeous. I don't even want to touch him. I'm so scared I'll hurt him. He is just, guys, he is the bomb. So you can see where we're kind of going with all this. In the den, it's real like Bonanza, serious, Yellowstone type look. And then in the bathrooms, it's more desert. It's kind of like each room is a different state. The kitchen looks like the Alamo. Den's going to kind of be Oklahoma, Texas looking. And then in the bathrooms, it's going to be Arizona. So let me show you this up under this. Look at this beautiful rug. They got this picture for $2. And I think that's going to go in our guest bathroom. $2. That was just a fluke find. It's a big picture. I mean, it takes up a third of the couch. Love it. So that's what I'm going for here. But in the den, I didn't want all that color, maybe some color, more primary colors. Muted beige, red, navy blue, brown, black. That's it. I've got a rug at home that I'm going to put in here that I just bought off Amazon. I'll show you that later. But this is more my pastels. That's more guest bathroom. That's going to pull in that wall color of the guest bathroom. I don't know which video I'll upload first, but I've got that color there. So we're going to show you this tile. I may have to do a 2-part video. Here comes my husband. I can't get over that skull, y'all. Look at that. Look at the teeth. Little Buffy. So here's our flooring. Look at it. I love it. So we're just putting it down now with the thin set, and then we're going to come back and grout it. But guys, this is beautiful. It's distressed barnwood looking, and it is gorgeous. So you can see in here the whole room has completely changed. And we just start in this room, and then we're going to work our way into the master bathroom. Every piece of tile is different. There's a few that repeat, but you want the light, the dark. They've got gray, they've got gold in it. It's just gorgeous. Wind River. And I will show y'all when the bathroom gets done. I love it.